sin is revealed, the son of perdition, who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he sits as God in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. 2 Thessalonians 2, 3-4. The Apostle Paul declared that the man of sin, the Antichrist, was to arise in the apostate church and would oppose God by exalting himself above all that is called God. He would sit in the temple of God, the church, showing himself that he is God. Has anything like this ever happened in the professing church of Christ? Yes, it was fulfilled in the papal church and for over 13 centuries. Notice that it says he will exalt himself above all that is called God. What is there in the Roman church that is called God or worshipped? There is only one thing so called, and that is the host. There are many idols in the church, but only one thing that is called God. That is the piece of bread or wafer used in the Mass, which is truly worshipped by all faithful Catholics and is called the host. In countries where Roman Catholicism still dominates, there is a procession called the Corpus Christi. In it there are many idols displayed, but there is one canopy borne by 4 priests carrying the host. As it passes by, faithful Catholics immediately fall down on their knees before it and cross themselves, praying to it, declaring, "Here comes the Most Holy, El Santissimo." Roman Catholics worship the host. It is to them their God on earth. At the time of the coronation of a new pope, the host is consecrated and placed on the high altar in St. Peter's in Rome. It is now God. Above the altar there is a throne built into the architecture. When the Mass is over, the Pope is invested with scarlet robes and the host is upon the altar. The Pope rises and, wearing his mitre, is lifted by the cardinals and is placed by them upon the altar to sit there. One of the bishops kneels and begins the Te Deum, "We praise thee, O God." In the meantime, the cardinals kiss the feet of the Pope, etc. This ceremony is called by the Roman Catholic writers the Adoration. It has been observed for many centuries. For the coronation of Pius IX, in 1846, a medal was struck to celebrate the occasion, and on it is this inscription in Latin: "Whom they create, the Pope they adore." Such language is blasphemous in the extreme. During the coronation of a new Pope, there are no less than 5 distinct adorations, at each of which the canons and clergy of St. Peter's, with their cardinal high priest leading them, come and kneel and kiss the Pope's feet. At this time also the Pope is carried up to the throne above the high altar, where he sits literally above that which is called God. There is no mistake as to the fulfillment of this prophecy.